Once there was a young peasant, a lad called Jack. He'd done part of his training learning to be a baker, and he was a journeyman. He needed the next part of his journey to be a chef. So what happened next?
Jack got a job with a baker here in Erdington, a baker whose rolls were perfect, crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside.
But this baker, he had a bad temper. Ramsay the Boss Gordon, they called him, and he made Jack do all the horrible jobs. Ramsay the Boss Gordon would shout,
"Clean the floors now, and once you've done that you can wash up. And once you've done that you can clean up the plates and take the bins out. And once you've done that you can wipe up the mouse poo and the rat poo." Ew!
Then one morning, Ramsay the Boss Gordon woke up for once on the right side of the bed. He thought,
If that lad makes an extra batch of bread early in the morning, that will be double the profit for me.
So he told Jack to get up early for the next day and make a batch of rolls to be ready by the 4 o'clock in the morning. Jack innocently asked,
What shape should I make them?
Ramsay the Boss Gordon roared. What shape? What shape? Make them whatever shape you like. Make them long-tailed monkey-shaped or L-shaped. I don't care, as long as they're crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside and ready for 4 o'clock in the morning.
Jack got up early, so early it was nearly before he'd gone to bed, and he thought,
Well, if he wants long-tail monkey-shaped rolls or owl-shaped rolls, I'm sure he'd like hearts or pandas or plats or donuts or cubes or even skateboard ramps or bananas or iPhone-shaped rolls as well.
So Jack made the bread and he shaped the rolls and he put them in the oven to bake. And the bread rose.
He put a special ingredient in there to make it rise bigger and bigger.
When Ramsay the Boss Gordon woke up, he could smell the lovely smell of bread baked in the oven. It made him smile.
Well, it nearly did.
But when he came and saw what Jack had made, he got in such a temper he roared at him. Everyone knows bread rolls have to be perfectly round. Perfectly round.
And he kicked Jack out of the shop.
And he threw out all the bread after him.
Well, he picked up all the rolls and put them in the basket and walked down the street and sat down on a bench. He wasn't down for long. Soon someone came over and looked to see what he's got in his basket and chose a roll to buy. It was crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside, but such an interesting shape. And then a second person came over, and soon the whole street was full of people wanted to buy Jack's bread. A year later, Jack had his own shop.
Here on the high street.
Here in Erdington.
He's giving money to all his family.
And also, he's going to give all his family a job here, right at the bakery. Jack opened a chain of bakers.
He even employed Ramsay the Boss Gordon. Though he wasn't the boss anymore, he had to clean the floors. See? Jack says,
If you do good, you get good, and you can get a second chance.
And that might be,
well, it might be,
the story of bakers on Erdington High Street.